Hello, welcome today. Today we're not in our usual beautiful village of Boys Town. We're in downtown Omaha at the College World Series. There's teams from across the United States that have come here to win the championship in college baseball. It's the 75th anniversary of it being in the city of Omaha. And every year Boys Town has a booth down here so we can talk about ideas and concept and share them with the people as they come and visit. And baseball is a very important part of Boys Town's history because just a few miles from down here from the ballpark, Father Flanagan began working with homeless kids over 100 years ago. He had homeless kids living on the streets. They wanted to do a program to help those kids, so Father said, let's do a baseball team. So he organized the homeless kids into a baseball team, and as they played baseball, he talked with them and discussed their issues and problems. And so that became our first sport at Boys Town too. Once he created the village of Boys Town and began our first sport, we had our baseball team. And down here at the College World Series, we brought some special items from the Hall of History so our guests from across the United States can see those. And one of our special items is this bust of Lou Gehrig. And Mrs. Gehrig gave this to Boys Town back in the 1950s. It was created to be at Yankee Stadium in New York City, and Mrs. Gehrig didn't like the way it was presented there, so she presented it to Boys Town in 1955, and there she is presenting it to Monsignor Wagner. And it was on display for many years at our field house, and then we moved it to our Hall of History, and it's usually that's where he's at most of the time. But we always bring him down every year for the College World Series so people can see the special bust of Lou Gehrig because he's such a champion of baseball. And we also bring down some special items from the Hall of History photographs. And this is one where people can actually take a selfie. And it's our beloved Father Flanagan with Lou Gehrig and Babe Ruth, because they came and visited Boys Town in 1927. And after that, they both became lifetime supporters of the village of Boys Town. Mrs. Gehrig, after Lou Gehrig had passed away, and Babe Ruth all the way up to 1947. He made one final trip to come visit Boys Town at that time. He had throat cancer and wasn't doing very well, and he said, I wanted one more trip to go out and see the boys at Boys Town. So he traveled out to the village of Boys Town in 1947 to say goodbye to Father Flanagan and the boys. But you can come on down if you're in the Omaha area and get your photograph taken with these three very special individuals, all part of our history of Boys Town. And we have some extra displays too we brought down from the Hall of History too. And we have a newspaper article describing the visit in 1928 when they came out to visit. There's Lou Gehrig and Babe Ruth in the middle with all the boys there. You can see the boys from the band are up front. There's our band leader at the time in front. And all the boys were so excited to meet Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig. They had just won the World Series and they're traveling across the United States. And Babe Ruth gave a special gift to Father Flanagan at that time, and it's actually our Babe Ruth baseball. And this is a photograph of it. The original baseball we keep at Boys Town, so it's on display in the Hall of History. So if you ever have a chance to come to the city of Omaha, or if you're in the city now, please come out to the village of Boys Town. We have a special baseball display going on right now. We have artwork the boys and girls have created, and we tell the history of our unique baseball teams, because our baseball teams from the very beginning have been integrated just like the village of Boys Town, and that was very important to Father Flanagan that we do that. And also down here at the College World Series, we have a booth, and it talks about our current programs we have here at Boys Town. And it's really busy down here because all the kids are here visiting and people, and we're in the fan arena area. And we have a special little by the numbers display here so our guests from across the country can understand that last year in 2024, Boys Town touched the lives of over 4 million families and children across the United States. In all 50 states, we are providing programming. Our healthcare programs helped over 70,000 children. We had community outreach programs. We had long-term success with nearly 400 young adults. So what Father Flanagan created just a few blocks from here on a borrowed $90 over 100 years ago is now impacting the lives of people all across the United States, millions of people. And it's a very unique program, and we encourage everyone to come and visit our program and go online and learn how about these special programs. And as we came down to this display too, we brought some items from the Hall of History also, some of our famous baseballs. And we have some of our staff here today from Boys Town. They're manning our booth. We brought our Ozzie Smith baseball with us today. And we have Mickey Mantle, because Mickey Mantle came and visited the village of Boys Town in 1981. So we have a special baseball that we brought from the collection also. And then we have a George Brett baseball that he came and visited Boys Town. And so we have that on display also. And then we have a Johnny Bench baseball too that we brought down from the Hall of History collection. And this is just the beginning of what we have in our collection at Boys Town. We have many, many more sports memorabilia and items that people can come and see and learn about the history of Boys Town and baseball and what we did here. And down at the game this year, we have a special Blaze Pod leaderboard. And this is a part of our neuroscience programs we have at Boys Town. We're studying the brains of children and families and adults. And there's a game that we brought here, and it's a series of lights. And the lights go on, and you can actually press the buttons. And when you turn it on, you can see it's flashing yellow, and then it goes blue. And the kids come up, and they try hitting it. And then they test their times and see how the kids are doing hitting the different colors. And it tests their reaction time. So it's a very unique game. We actually use it to test our boys and girls also. And we have a leaderboard today. And a young man was just here named Blaine. He got 34 hits in 30 seconds, which is just amazing. And then we have an overall leader, a young man named Chaz. He got 41 hits too. So it's all part of our making our programs fun at Boys Town and our neuroscience programming. And it's all part of the idea of Boys Town. We're here for kids and families. And we encourage everyone to be part of our program. Come visit the village, go online, learn about us. And so I want to thank you for joining me today from the College World Series. I hope if you're in the Omaha area, you can come down, visit the Fan Village. It's free to wander through and visit all these great displays and learn more about our Boys Town programs and how they can help you and your family. So thank you very much for joining me today from the College World Series Fan Village. And if you always want to help Father Flanagan and his programs, please go to boystown.org and learn how you can be a supporter of Father Flanagan's ministry and continue on his mission to save children and help families across the United States. Thank you very much for joining me from the College World Series today.